Everyone, today we're going to talk about how to apply ACP exam by online ACP official website. So it's actually a very easy process, but there is a multi-step in this process. So we're going to talk about step by step practically. So first of all you need to do, just write here ACP login and just go to user login. So here's the thing, if you don't have an account, so you just need to create a ACP account, and it's not that difficult process. It's the same as like creating any official website account. So it just required a basic information, your last name, first name. It will create account for you. So once you create account, like if you don't have, you have to just click here, create a new account, and you will go through step by step, and you will just give the basic information and you can create an account. So I have already account, so I'm going to just directly log in. So I just click here, log in. So on the ACP official website, usually it looks like this. So I already cleared my exam, that's why I have my ACP everything here. But if you are a new application, so all you need to do is just go a little bit down, and this option under the BUC product and service, apply for certification, license and qualification. If you have a like already failed exam or something, it can give you the here the re-examination steps and all the things. So we're gonna, for the new application, we're gonna just hit here, apply for certification, license and qualification. So here is very important point, just I want to make you note that because I'm in the US and I already attempted my exam, so it doesn't give me international certification. But if you are outside of the US, it will give you option here, international certification. So you have to just hit the international certification. So I'm just hitting the ACPI certification. It's also international, but it will not give me the MLS option because I already attempt my MLS. It will give me the specialties one. So for you, you have to select the international certification, and it will go through to the email verification step. And it's all the process, then the rest of it is the same. And there is a couple of steps down there. There was for specific the different state, United States license. So in this step, it just required your reconfirm email to make sure that your email is authentic, because this is the only thing that ACP connect to you through email. So by checking inbox, you are actually verifying your email. So please click on the link provided, your email, verify your address. So once you verify your email, they send you a link, a verification link to your email. So that makes sure that your email is authentic. So when you go to your email and open the ACP email, so here is one thing, sometimes they send you email and you can't see in your inbox, so always just double check your spam folders and other things. So I have the verification email, so I'm going down here. Please click here to verify your email address. I'm clicking here and I verify my email address. So because I already attend the exam, that's why it's giving me a lot of my information here, so I'm just skipping to the next step. So here it gives you all the categories that you need to apply for the ACP. If you are just applying for the specific blood bank scientist, so you can just hit here, or chemistry, or cytogenetics, cytology, cytogenetics, hematology. So each and everyone have their own specific requirement. So if you are new application, if you want to work to US, So I would recommend just always apply as a MLS, medical lab scientist, because this is the most common and most job opportunities that you can get it, and it's the easiest one, I would say, because in the specific area if you are selecting, you will require a specific experiences, which makes more difficult. But for medical laboratory scientist, uh, the most common route are these 5-6 routes. So if you have more than 5 years after your graduation, so you have to select a different route. If you have other specialties like microbiology, so you have to go through route 2. But for the medical laboratory scientist, which is called MLS or MLS 1, you have to select the route 1, because this is the most common requirement you can fulfill out. So I want you to make sure always collect your MLS 1, medical lab scientist 1 and route 1 and your country, and you have to just click next. And this part you have to add your education and the university from where you did the degree. So ACP will not add your university in all the program until you just your accredited program lookup. And this step you have to look up your program that it's registered on an ACP official website or not. But if it's not, you just select your country and hit the institution, city and state and everything and find it. If you couldn't find it, it will give you option of manually entering. So you have to just hit the manually enter, because a lot of internationals universities and colleges are not registered here, so you have to just hit manually. Once you hit manually, so it will give you the manual options here, and you have to just put everything there and just hit the click save and just hit the click next. So basically you have to verify your personal information, your examination, application, your educational history. So after filling your educational history, you have to add your training. So where did you get your training? You can add 1 year post graduation. So minimum requirement is 6 to 1 year. I would suggest 1 year is good. You can add that during your last year of the degree completion. You can use that too. So all you have to put your institution, your address and all the basic information, your program director, who was the program director, and their email address and phone number, start date, begin date. And here you have to attach 2 files, which is the basic requirement for ACP certification. One is training documentation form, which will look like this. I'm going to show you mine one. So this is actually training documentation form, which cover the 4 main area: blood bank and chemistry and microbiology. And you have to sign all your head of department and all the stuff, and you have to upload it on a ACP official website. So once you upload your training documentation form, and then you have to select your authenticity letter. So how it's actually authenticity letter? Authenticity letter actually it's the proof of program director that make sure he write the things that you need it for the training documentation form. So he just basically acknowledge and prove that the program coordinator or program director, he verified that he gave you the training documentation form. It's actually related. So once you upload these all things, you are almost done. So this is the last step. There is a kind of survey. This is called applicant survey. They usually ask you like why you want to take the ACP exam. So usually it is because a lot of people have a different purposes for different people. So you have to just select like what is your goal or purpose, that why you want to get the ACP license. So you can select anything that suits you. So for a lot of people it just get the license, or you can just hit the no answer or something. It's depend on you. It doesn't make any difference. and you have to click just the next. And here is the acknowledgement and agreement, all the things you have to select. Just I have read and I'm authorized to do that things. So once you fill all the required information, like the educational information and the training information, in which you require the training documentation form and authenticity letter. After that, you have just hit the survey, and it will make you through the payment area. So for the payment, you have to just hit the pay balance. So here it showed me $260 because I'm in the US and because of my location. If you are not an international student, you have to pay a full amount. For all the international students, usually it's just $95, 95 yani $995. So you have to just pay $95 for your uh, ACP exam. So you have to just hit the balance, and you have to just credit debit to whatever you have. You have a MasterCard, so that's good. If not, you can use your Visa card. Just you have to make sure you have to turn on the international transaction. So once you make the payment, so all you have to do when you submit the payment, it will give you a receipt on your dashboard, and it can send you receipt to the email too. And your degree and transcript and training documentation form and authenticity letter and your EI evaluation. So EI evaluation, you all knows that for before you apply for the ACP certification, you need a AI evaluation. AI evaluation is basically credential evaluation that makes your degree equivalent to the US credit hours. So these 6 things, the EI evaluation, the payment slip, and the degree transcript, and the authenticity letter and training documentation form. Training documentation form, you can download it from the ACP official website. It's online available. And you have to just manually everything there. And then authenticity letter, anybody can make their own letterhead. So these all 6 documents you have to send through the ACP official email, which is ACP International. You can send to the ACP International or ACP info dot ACP dot organization. So these are 2 different emails. So I would suggest just send to the ACP International. And once you send all the documents with the payment slip, so after 2 or 3 weeks, they're gonna contact you that you are eligible or not. If you are eligible, they're gonna just send you a link in the email, and when you hit on the link, it will just straightly goes to the ACP official website, and from there uh, you can hit the link again, and it will lead you to the Pearson International Examination Agencies, and where you can select your city or country where you can take the exam. And this is all about how to apply.